everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm actually in my husband's gaming chair, but I hope it don't squeak too much. But usually my channel is all about motherhood stuff, but today I have something that all parents and just couples in general can relate to. I want to be talking about some fun date night activities or fun plans for date night that I really like to enjoy, and it just can bring you closer together to just have different kinds of date nights, keep things interesting. Sometimes life can get really mundane and you need to switch things up and enjoy yourselves together. I know that when my husband and I are home on a normal basis with the kids and everything, he has different interests than I do. I'm more like, I'm gonna wander over here and read a book, and he's like, I'm gonna go in here and play a board game or a video game with the kids or whatever. And so when we go out and do something that we enjoy in common, that is really fun. This past New Year's Eve, which was a couple nights ago, we actually went to a friend's wedding together and my mom watched the kids. And so that was really fun because we started dancing together. We had some good food. We had some laughs with some friends we've known for a long time. It was just the best time. We were originally gonna leave at like 10 because the wedding was like an hour and a half away, and we stayed all the way till midnight when they were like counting down to the new year and everything. We were just dancing and we were like, we never get to do this, let's enjoy it, and it was so much fun. So I had some motherhood topics for you guys for this week, but I honestly just wanted to get to these date night activities because I honestly feel revived. I feel like my relationship's kind of refreshed. I feel like this new little excitement within me that, I mean, we have it on a day-to-day basis. We love each other, but it's just so much fun to go out and do different things together. So I have a little list of like 10 things, and so I'll kind of speed through them, but I just think these ideas are pretty fun, and it can spark some ideas of things that you want to do with your significant other. Number one is the basic dinner and a movie. If you grab your favorite food, we like to either go to a Mexican restaurant or we like Chili's, which is kind of like Tex-Mex-ish, Americanized. And then whatever movie is good, we don't go if we don't see a movie that we know will probably be good, but we used to watch movies together like every other week when all the movies were like really good coming out. I remember we watched Beauty and the Beast, King Kong Skull Island. Back in 2017, we used to go to the movies like all the time. Fast 9. I just remember us going to the movies all the time, so we tried to go to the movies sometimes together. But a lot of times now it's watching kids movies with the boys. We have a 3 and 5-year-old, and that's really fun too. But sometimes going out as just the two of you or just the two of us is a lot of fun. Number 2, go for an evening walk. I know this sounds kind of lame, but if you have any parks where you live or just places that are lit up, of course. I found it really fun when we went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and we walked there downtown at night and got some ice cream, and we ate food on a rooftop at like, I forgot what the name of it was, but it was a little Mexican restaurant, and we ate on the rooftop. And there's a little downtown close to us that we like walking, and it's free to walk around, but if you want to grab food and stuff, of course it's not free. But just take a walk on your local downtown, explore a little bit, and just enjoy each other's company hand in hand. Number 3 is also really nice, as long as you don't like split up and do your own separate things, is having a night in, specifically like ordering in, sitting together, watching a movie, and cuddling whatever floats your boat, even playing board games together. Sometimes my husband and I get pretty competitive. It's really fun to just have a night in and do those types of things. We are pretty spontaneous, but sometimes we're just tired. So if my parents have the kids for a night and we don't feel like going out, we still really enjoy a good night in. Number 4 is something we like to do as well. Sometimes we don't feel like blowing a bunch of money on going out to eat for a whole meal and spend like 40 bucks. So sometimes we'll just eat something at home and then go out for dessert. So going for a little sweet treat can be really fun. We have an ice cream shop near our house, and we know a couple other dessert spots that are really good. So going out and just getting something sweet because we have a sweet tooth is just as fun as going out to dinner, in my opinion. Number 5 is try something new. We really like the idea of trying new things as far as like, we want to go whitewater rafting soon, or rock climbing, laser tag, just something that's new to you. Even if you want to take a class together, like cooking class, dancing class, that's not really our style, but I've heard it's a really good way to connect and learn together. And so just try something new together. That can be whatever you want it to be, really. Number 6 is one of my personal favorites. I love to play mini golf. I know it's very childish of me and kind of lame, but mini golf is really fun, especially if it's themed or just has some really challenging courses. I really enjoy it. I'm not even like wonderful at it. I just find it really fun. Number 7, take an adventurous day trip. We haven't done this in a while, but I really love to go to the mountains. I remember one time we went to the mountains. I don't remember if it was an overnight thing, but we went to the mountains just to ride like a mountain coaster and go to a couple restaurants we saw, and that was really fun. We went to Roanoke, Virginia just to hike to the Roanoke Star, which we do have a travel channel ourselves, and I'll link that down below. It's called Salgado's on the Go, and I worked on that for like 2 years, so it's got some pretty cool travel stuff on it, but I feel like I'm more relatable to the motherhood front right now, so I'm kind of working on both YouTube channels. But anyways, just doing something really just spontaneous together as far as finding a hiking spot, or just, you know, just do something that you wouldn't normally do. And that kind of goes for trying something new, is kind of the same thing. But take an adventurous day trip is more on the side of like finding a cool hike or find like a crazy tourist attraction and just doing that together. And so I guess that kind of does blend into trying something new. Number 8 is something I enjoy, but I'm not good at keeping secrets, and so I end up just spoiling it. But it doesn't matter if you're the male or female in the relationship, but just plan a surprise date for your spouse. Like, plan where you're gonna eat, plan where you're gonna go afterwards, like the activity. Just plan the whole thing and surprise your spouse with it. Maybe give them a heads up that that's what you're gonna do, so they'll be like mentally ready to go out on a date. But like, just don't tell them where you're going, and just drive there and see the excitement and fun. We did this one time. I took my family to a grill and we went to a park, and then we went to Crumble Cookie because my husband had been working 12-hour shifts, and the one day that he wasn't gonna work a 12-hour shift, he's like, I don't really want to be at home. I want to go out with you guys. And so I know that that wasn't a date night because we had the kids, but I liked planning something for him and surprising him. That's really the only time that it worked out where I didn't spoil it, because I'm really bad about spoiling it before we even get there, because I'm like, you want to guess? Oh, I'll give you a hint. And he's like, no, just let it be a surprise. And I'm like, you sure you don't want a hint? I'm just terrible at surprises. Number 9 is not really a date night. It's kind of something you could do in the car or lay down beside each other at night before you go to sleep, and just, we get cracked up at the stuff we say. I wouldn't even say some of this on the internet, but we play Would You Rather. And that is such a fun way to like learn each other and be silly, and sometimes you can crack up in some really interesting stories about each other playing Would You Rather, or just really get in their train of thought and you're like, whoa, where did that come from? Would You Rather is really fun. I mean, it was more fun like as a teenager. Now that we've been married like 4 years and together for 8 years, I kind of know most things. Hello, child.
No.
I have a child that has joined me. He just needed some milk, and it's about time for him to go to bed. But the last one is to open some wine or a Smirnoff, or if you're not a drinker, because we're not usually drinkers, but I'm just saying some people are into this. Just get your favorite beverage, Dr. Pepper, water, it don't matter. and just sit back and relax and talk about your hopes and dreams. That sounds pretty lame, but I tell you what, when I hear my husband talk about his hopes and his dreams for our family and for himself, pitter patter, I love it. And so if you want to really know what's in your husband or partner's heart and mind, then do this one. But anyways, that's all I have for you. I think my kiddos need me because I've been going on too long. But if you like this video, please subscribe for more content because I will have more couples content, parenting content, just motherhood content. So just stick around and I will see you guys soon.